Hello, hello. This is the final day of Fantastikon, a local convention of fantasy, roleplay, tabletop games, cosplays, and all other fun stuff. And you will see a finale of the greatest game of cool fantasy chess you will probably ever see. I know, bold statement, but in a minute or two, yes. I'm making an announcement for the stream. Give me a minute. I'm gonna let you see the players, see the tables, see the cool minis we made, and all of that. And yeah, if you like the game, you will also be able to play it soon on a tabletop simulator. Yeah, we are actively making it, scripting it. So with that said, you will also find the rules on our website, which is probably linked in the description. If it's not, let me know. And with that said, I have to talk with my friend, with my colleague right now. And we have to sort out some stuff. My English is kind of weird because I haven't really slept. I'm sorry, hold on. All right, we got some issues with rules. Seems like we missed the older and newer version of the rules on the player sheets, and but the players have already played the game, and they know what to do. So this is it. This is the game. It's a fantasy chess with a bunch of heroes. In this particular matchup, we have a mirror match between a Magus and Cavalier on each side, and both of these players have already played the game before. They're kind of veterans. They're kind of our old. All right. They're trying to decide. Yeah. Yeah, right now they are deciding the order which their heroes are going to play their turns. That is an important decision to make because it affects the flow of the game until the very end. One thing to mention, this is a time-limited game because unfortunately the schedule doesn't allow us to be here for a while. We only have like 2 or 3 hours to finish this game, so we just kind of made some on-the-spot decisions in terms of like alternative game endings. The way to win the game is through a checkmate, like in chess, but there are many ways to do that, and some of which we will see during this game. We will be discussing tactics, strategies. You're going to be seeing the action live, obviously, as you're seeing it right now, and hopefully you're going to have some fun while you join us on this fine Sunday. Obviously, as you can see, all of the money you donate today goes to our crowdfunding goal, which is hefty, I know. It's a mighty ask, but when you try to produce a game or, just make any game really, you need a lot of moolah, a lot of cash. And unfortunately, we're not millionaires, so that's that. Any help is appreciated. And with that, I'm going to leave the action to the players.
Here we go. Cavalier prvi. Je mogu splitat ovi movement na prije i nakon lida ili mogu samo...
Rec.
Movement je li u jednom bloku, je li mogu move...
Prvo radiš move, pa onda ideš lead.
Ok, znači ne mogu move, lead pa ostatak kluba.
Ne moš, nema tu.
In that case, Cavalier ide na njega.
He was just asking whether he can move and then move a figure and then move a figure after moving a chess figure. So right now what he's doing is called a lead. He is moving his hero to a figure to a chess unit, which we call in this game, and he's making a move with it, a basic chess move. Yes, he has to pass the active player token. You can speak Croatian, English, doesn't matter. I'm gonna commentate. Just tell me if I'm too loud. If I'm, yeah. It's fine. That's why I'm here. I'm supposed to say stuff.
You're the entertainer.
You know.
You're the commentator.
Yeah. You can
An aggressive move on the
fiddle with the camera. Yeah, okay. I didn't think about that. That's unfortunate. It's okay. Listen, it is what it is. Yeah. Cosplays. This is a cosplay convention, among other things.
In that case, ja ću nju muvat ovdje, actually, ili da ću s ovim.
Oh, they're making some fast moves. I would be taking way longer.
Sekund samo da ovi, ja smijem razmisliti malo.
Moja mater. Thank you, Mom. Hi, Mom. My mom is my biggest fan. My father is my second biggest fan. Listen, I'm here not to just commentate, I'm here to entertain. But take it seriously, you gotta win. Oh, we got 3 people watching. Hello, hello. Say hi's in the chat. Throw some cash at us. We're trying to produce this game. This is a prototype, very well made, by a one and only Vice Roye. He's an artist and a gamer and one of my best friends. And yeah. There's another one of my best friends right next to me, Tony Svilicic. How are you today, Tony Svilicic? Say hello to the people if you want.
Hello, people.
What do
It's
you
always
think?
sunny in the Split.
Yep,
Nice day for game.
it is.
It's going to be epic, I see.
I think it is. They're making some fast moves, right?
They are not thinking very much, but it's
Oh,
okay.
you see my laptop. All right, let me just make a quick scoot. There we go. So it's over there in the corner. It's fine. I want to see everything. Damn, we got 7 viewers. Hold on. Hala Edge. Thank you for joining. Much appreciated. All the likes, views, chats, donations, everything is appreciated. Nothing is mandatory, obviously, but hopefully you enjoy the show. This is a finale of the tournament, and
Share to 7 of your friends or you'll die in 7 days.
exactly what he said. Yeah. Yeah, we're having fun.
Yes. Diagonals are equally equal, just as.
They are still explaining the rules. Rules are a bit complicated, but once when you get hold of it, it's quite fluent.
Yeah. It seems complicated, but trust me, it's not. The combination and tactics are complicated, but rules are rather straightforward. The rules are gonna soon be released on our website. I'm gonna quickly check the description. I think I posted a link. Yeah, hi Mom, how are you? Yes, we are in a good mood because this is finally happening. This is the first official live stream of Roshada ever. And I was waiting for this moment for a long time. I think I wasn't the only one. And yeah, I'm just kind of happy that this is happening. What can I say?
Is it working?
Yeah. Oh shit, maybe it's not. All right, we have technical difficulties. My internet is off. Give me a second. I'm gonna switch over to my smartphone internet, and then the stream is gonna run smoothly. Thank
You
you.
are connected.
Thank you, thank you.
You are
Na
connected.
Fantastikon sam connectan. The problem is the Fantastikon internet is very spotty, and I do have to hotspot this over my phone. Just give me a second, give me a minute, I'm switching over. Provjeri mi je li se dovoljno čuje dobro. Je li ako trebam pojačam mikrofon, da pojačam mikrofon. Hvala ti. Okay, this one. Sorry, Croatian, Slavic, yeah. Hold on, for some reason my... That's fine. Alright, I'm having trouble connecting to my smartphone connection, so if the stream is a bit spotty, I apologize, I'm on it. Listen, here we go. Okay. Yeah, all right. We are on my smartphone connection. Everything should be running smoothly from now on. Thank you for your patience and understanding.
Aktiviraš i onda ako neko ide izaći, možeš koristiti moralize da ga spriječiti.
Vic, čaj. Jedan čaj. Čaj. One tea. Stay happy, yeah. I actually have no idea what's happening, but seems like they're already developing pretty fast. They are making some quick leads over here. They are trying to beat the clock. I think we have like 1.5 hours, right?
What?
I don't know. I think the Fantastikon ends at like 4 p.m. 5. Okay, we got like 2 more hours, yeah. Six viewers, thank you, thank you. Introduce yourselves in the chat if you want. Let me know how you feel on this fine Sunday. Communication is key, right? Yeah, there's a link in the description for the website. We are gonna release the rules pretty soon, and you're gonna be able to play the game online through Tabletop Simulator, which I and the rest of the gang, all 4 of us, are working on day and night. It's soon gonna be ready. A lot of it is automated already, but yeah, we still have some bugs to fix. All right. Seems like they're a bit more in the complicated territory now that they did like a little bit of opening. Pretty aggressive knight moves, but that makes sense with the cavalier. Thank you very much. Both of them are playing a cavalier, so it does make sense to move the knights. Cavalier as a class has additional abilities that work off of knights, some of which you are probably already seeing on the screen. I don't know how well you can see the rules, but yeah, some of them are not really correct because apparently we have the older version of them. This is a game we are play testing pretty much every week. We are actively working on it. We spent like thousands of hours on it already. And yeah, this is our passion project for the past 4 years, and I'm just stoked that we are finally showing it to at least some other people that don't know about it. And yeah, I hope you just enjoy, because this is it, you know. This is what we've been doing in our basements privately, play testing with the people we know, 2 of them which you're looking at. I'm gonna ask them later if they want to show their faces. I can show their fine, pretty faces. But yeah, for now, privacy. All right, so White is thinking. He wants to move a pawn, maybe? That is an interesting move. I'm just gonna say this, I wouldn't do that, but he's playing his character. This game is as much about chess as much as it is about board gaming and using the additional rules and abilities that each hero has to the best of your ability to use them, right? Yeah, he's going for a interesting tactic. Right, what they're talking about right now, so like, I don't know if you can see those red and gray strips above their character mats, character sheets. Those are hit points, and I guess you could see the symbols. Let me just try to zoom in a bit so you can see a bit better. Give me a moment. There we go. So like, if you can see those symbols, those are destiny symbols, and every time somebody gets hurt, when they take wounds, they gain what is called a resilient destiny, which goes into their hero pool. And I'm gonna zoom out now. We do wanna watch the whole game, right? Oops, sorry about that. Didn't want to show his face. But I guess that's fine, right? Yeah. I can give them D20s. I agree. They should choose. So yeah, we have some superstition about dice over here. We are all long-time D&D players, and you know what? Certain dice just don't work. Let me know in the chat if the sound is too loud, too quiet. I think it's okay. I'm looking at it over on my back end. In my Streamlabs platform, it seems to be going fine. And yeah. Pričali smo. Turned off the sound. We had some internal discussion about something. Yeah, I'm back. Sit.
So, Davor, how are they doing here?
I think I don't want to influence the game flow, right? So we're going to speak as quietly as possible into this microphone,
Yes, you're going to speak as if we were
I
playing,
think
as if they were playing golf.
Yes, I think that move with the pawn, I don't know the fields for chess, but against that, what's his name? Bishop, I think that wasn't the optimal move, but I don't know because this game is...
It depends on whether you're counting on his demoralized ability or not.
I know,
because
I
if
know.
he sets it up right, you know, it
I
could
know
be good.
it could be good, but also I'm kind of surprised that he moved his bishop there. But maybe you have an idea why he did that.
Well, he went to just the standard move to avoid this the pawn that was attacking him.
Yeah,
so
but
he
the-
pulled back, and
But
that's
the problem here is that he's risking that he attacks him with a pawn, right? I know about the
Here's the things.
Explain.
Here's the things that like people forget now that because this is chess, but it's also roshada. It has abilities. So, for instance, if he were to instead of moving his bishop back, if he was to go forward when he played with his cavalier, if he ate the horse with the knight with his cavalier, and set up his knight all the way down by the in between the enemy pawn and the rook on a2, then he
See,
would have
that's
not been able to take his bishop with the pawn, and the check would remain, and he would have had to move his king or put his horse in harm's way. So
I know,
people
but
have to learn how to play roshada as well as
think,
playing chess.
I think in terms of just pure chess, what White is doing now is pressuring knight,
Absolutely.
so like
So
White
the white is now
is
in
gaining
a good
tempo.
position because the black didn't use his abilities to the best of his ability.
Exactly.
So now
So Knight is on a
white
run,
is pushing.
and,
Exactly.
and black is on the run, and white is pushing the tempo right immediately.
Yes.
And I think that's like, if you're playing black, especially with cavaliers, it's not my opinion. Maybe they see something I don't. Maybe you see something I don't. Because brains, different things are. Yeah, I think it could have been played better. But anyway, yeah, later.
Zatvorila, ugasila se. Ugasila.
Hold on, we are having some chit chat. Be right back. All right,
And we're back.
and we're back.
So,
Yeah, so it's interesting. I don't know what to think about this because this is not how I would play this matchup. With,
well, everybody has their own style.
I know, and it's
how it
valid.
works.
No, I'm not criticizing you.
They're not listening to us. They can't hear us.
You should.
He's in his.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Put plugs in your ears.
He's not listening to us. He's fine. No, he's.
I don't know. I don't know because I genuinely don't know what they are going for right now because this is not how I play usually.
Well, their style of play, as far as I've seen them before, they usually play in pair together. They usually play as a team.
That's
but
true.
now they're playing against each other, so it's a very interesting dynamic. But we'll see, because their style is they try to push more board game mechanics. Although they're still learning, so they're still getting into it.
Yeah, that's right. These two players are primarily board gamers. They're very good at board games. They're winning tournaments and stuff. But in terms of chess, it could be said, in all fairness, that they are a bit
more beginners.
Yes,
They're
yes,
beginners
yes.
at chess.
Yes, and both are important. I think.
And that's what's a wonderful thing. That's why we love this game, because even beginners can play and have some fun with chess and learn even learn that game a little bit better.
Exactly. Well, thank you for that.
Okay, it was nice
that was
talking with you.
nice talking
Davor.
with you. Yeah. Yeah.
Goodbye to everybody, and maybe we'll talk to each other later.
We are gonna talk to each other later for sure. Yeah, Mom Vitsko is very good at explaining stuff, probably even better than me. He has a very fluent way of just picturing things and like putting things into perspective. And I mean, obviously, he's been living in USA for how long have you been in USA? He's lived there for 17 years, and of course, he has a better way with words. Oh crap! He rolled a 1. Let's just zoom into it. There we go. It's not the best zoom, but it's visible. That is the culprit. That is the culprit, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes you have to
So he even after using his ability as a magus to bleed himself and be able to lead with a +2, he still needed a 2 and over. So he rolled a 1. Unfortunately, he left himself some space to fail 5%, but 5% is 5%. It happens in 5% of the time.
He could have spent Destiny, right?
He could have spent an extra Destiny and he wouldn't have had to fail. But then, he's wondering about his abilities later.
Yeah, and this is
he
the
wants
part
to,
where
and this is, yeah.
The part where you're conserving your resources, risking the roll.
To get better results later in the game.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a risk, but it sometimes pays off.
But it's a valid tactic.
Absolutely.
It's a valid approach. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna excuse myself for like 5-10 minutes. I need a smoke. I'm gonna be right back. My fine friends here are gonna join and explain things from time to time. And you're in good hands. You're in good hands. And be right back. Došli ste spremni na vrijeme, nema šta. Malo prije me dobija, gospodine, da je svega pravda. Ne, sada moraš. Ne, you need to win. This is a redemption game. Come on, have some... It's a fair thing to admit, but there's always a chance to win. Yeah, we're just making some banter. I'm still rolling my smoke, so I'm gonna be here for a minute or two. Yeah, he used his demoralize ability. He could have used his demoralize ability. Thank you. Sorry, my bad. But he decided. Yes, I'm completely. You're right. There we go. Ability has been used.
Ne smiješ izaći iz njegovog renja. Ti si... Ne smiješ izaći. Tako da to se... Znači, ne smiješ izaći iz tog renja.
Let's go. Što? Možeš objasniti to? If you want. As you explain shit better.
Sure. So here the dark side played the demoralize ability with his cavalier, which means he places a token on his cavalier, and when the enemy tries to leave his range with a lead, he may make that lead fail with the demoralize that he activated.
Maybe you should explain what a lead is once again.
So a lead in Roshada is when you make a chess move, basically. When you move your hero from one place to another, when you move your unit from one place to another, is called a lead. If it ends in you taking another's unit, then it's a battle. If you just move to an empty square, then it's just a lead.
Thank you. Very well put.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Vitsko, by the way, of all four of us, knows the rules the best, and I oftentimes just ask him because even though I know the rules too, he has just better grasp of it. Even though all four of us designed the rules, right? But sometimes my memory fails me.
So maybe if you want, we can give a quick explanation of the game to your listeners, if you want.
Do you want to do that, or do you want me to do that?
However you like.
I would like to take a smoke.
Okay.
Because I had a panic attack before this stream started. You
Sure.
probably noticed that I was dealing with some issues.
Sure, aren't we? all?
Yes, I know. And I need to just...
And that's fine.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you are willing to do that,
You want me to do?
if you want, I'm not gonna force you. Nothing, obviously. Like I can do that later, but I need just.
Okay. So, hi guys, my name is Vice. And yeah, no, I'm not. This isn't my thing.
Maybe this is a good way for you to practice because you have a very very nice explanatory voice and way of you maybe don't recognize that, but I do. I've gone to acting classes. Like you have way with words.
Okay.
So that's why I give you the mic because I know you
All
can do
right.
it better.
So
than me.
here we go. A short explanation. A short explanation for all of you out there trying to figure out what is going on here in front of you on this chessboard, which has all these extras around it. So the game of Roshada is played exactly like chess. All the rules are the same as chess, except that you have heroes, and each of those heroes have abilities. So as you see here now, they're playing the beginning. They're playing the opening, and in this starting phase, it's called the starting phase in our game. In the starting stage, sorry, and in this part of, so you see their hero sheets in front of them. Each side plays two heroes. Usually it's played, it's most often played as a team game, but you can play it solo, but you're still playing two heroes on each side. That's the way it's balanced out. So the starting heroes each have three abilities. One ability that's passive, that's always active and can be used whenever they want. And then they have two abilities which use destiny to be need to be activated by the use of destiny. So right now the light side is using Soul Clash, and Soul Clash destroys. Soul Clash. He wanted to use Soul Clash, but now he notices that his pawns are too far away. So Soul Clash works by destroying your pawn and the enemy's pawn. Both have to be in the same file and within 3 squares of each other. Now he wanted to destroy the pawn on the enemy's pawn to ruin his castle, his defense with his pawns in front of the king, which is not a bad idea. But he would have had to move his pawn forward at least 2 squares to be able to do that. Since he can't, you have a bishop, enemy bishop, dark bishop in that square. It won't work. So he gave that up and went with another plan. So that's how the abilities work. So you use them. They help you in various ways. They destroy units. They create units. They make things. They stop leads. They have all sorts of stuff. Now they're going to keep playing these starting characters until the red until the destiny well is emptied of the starting destiny. There's always 16 starting destiny at the beginning of the game, and the moment that it is that all 16 have been acquired, I'd say the epic phase of the game, the epic stage of the game begins, and they choose their epic characters. So let's watch the action here. So here we go. He rolled a 6 and he led his queen, taking the bishop on. Yes. Okay. So here we go. The moment that this is emptied, all of the epic phase is beginning. You will finish your turn. You finish your turn. All that take all the destiny that you should have taken. And okay, if you're done, you hand the active token to the next player, and now you choose first. When you choose, since you're playing,
I started the other one.
yes, he got destiny on his turn, so he gets his quest. Okay, so you choose first. Now, since we're playing mirror, full mirror, when you choose what you're gonna play, and you gotta play the same thing. And then you choose the other one, and he plays that. So you.
Za kavalira ti odabereš koga
Yes.
hoćeš i ja onda moram odabrati Magusa, ti odabereš koga hoćeš. Ne. Ti igraš ono što ja igram.
Njega.
Znači, oboje igramo ono što igram.
Yes.
Ovdje
Mislim, ja razumijem, I understand. On je sljedeći na redu, on prvi bira.
Ovo sve ostaje.
To sve ostaje, dodaješ svoj health, znači dodaješ plus 10 ili plus 8. Zavisi kako koji. Ne, odmah. Sad svi se transformate i onda krećete. Znači ti se transformaj, onda ti
Ja moram čekati došlo da vidim koji
Absolutno. Okay, so here we are. The epic phase has begun. They spent the destiny in the destiny well, and now all the destiny has replenished in the well. And the epic phase is beginning. Since they are playing mirror mode, because there's two modes of play. There's mirror mode and duel and draft mode. Yeah. So now they're choosing, and each of them, one side is choosing what cavalier they're going to play. The other side is going to choose what magus they're going to play. Each hero has 3 upgrades, possible upgrades. They have a fanatic upgrade, a resolve upgrade, and a dominance upgrade. These upgrades, once, each side. Stinda, kad on. Hold on a second. I gotta. Okay, so we're back. There, no. They're choosing. They're choosing. As I said, he's choosing the white side. The light side is choosing what the cavalier will go into. He's looking at the magus because if he chooses a fanatic for the cavalier, then he cannot play with the dominance on the magus side. So he's wondering what he should choose. So of the three types, the fanatic, resolve, and dominance, resolve can play on the same side with either fanatic or dominance. But dominant heroes do not like the fanatics, and the fanatics do not like the dominants, and they will not play on the same side. They refuse to. Just absolutely refuse. It's just they won't do it. So as they're playing mirror, it really depends on what magus they're going to choose, depending on the cavalier. Once they choose and get onto their epic characters, they have a plethora of abilities. Each one has many more abilities than before. Okay, so they were just asking. Questions about what is King's Banishment and King's Verdict. So King's Banishment, the king has a certain set of powers. Hero abilities do not work on the king, just flat out. The king is immune to everything. He is powerful, and the king is playing chess. Everybody else is playing Roshada. The king doesn't care about abilities, so he has some powers which help him do that, and one of those is King's Verdict. King's Verdict means that whenever the king is led, before he enters the square which he is being led to, all tokens from that square are removed, and then he is led into the square. So that will eliminate certain barriers and different abilities that are like active. He then has a King's Banishment. If the king enters a hero square, he banishes him back to his starting square, and that hero receives a -1 move on his next turn. And the king has the King's Supremacy, which is basically what I said at the beginning. Abilities just don't affect him. And here we are. We have the chosen character, the chosen cavalier. The chosen cavalier is Fanatic. The Fanatic is the Death Knight. The Death Knight has some various cool abilities. Hold on a second. We have to. I'll be back in a second. Hold on. Oh, cool. Okay, here we go. We have a hello, Crow Thunder. Hello, Crow Thunder. There you go. We have more viewers. That's awesome. I don't know. This is Davor's canal. I'm just here taking his place while he's on break, I guess. So we have a chosen magus. The chosen magus is the Grand Arcanist. The Grand Arcanist has various abilities. He uses magic to his advantage. He can fire. He has magic bombardment, which bombards the hero with fire and does damage to him. He has arcane shackles, with which he can lock an enemy unit into place. That unit is like completely magically locked and cannot be destroyed, cannot be led. Nothing can happen to that unit until the end of his next turn. He also has Conjure Portal. That's an interesting one, and it's hard to use, but it's really good if you can figure it out. You put two magic portals on any two squares of the same color, and then units and heroes can pass through them as if they are the same square, as if they're connected. And he also has an incredible ability to summon Shadow Demon, which he can summon a unit. He can summon a unit of any type except for the queen, except for royalty, of course. And that unit he summons in his square where he is, and it can only be led into battle. It can't be led if it's not battling. And then he has the Fireball. Fireball is like the top epic ability, where he can destroy 4 squares, everything in it except the king. Just bomb off the board. You're gone. So it's a powerful ability, but it also costs an epic amount of destiny. So it's really hard to get enough destiny. And if you don't use it correctly, you can really screw yourself because you end up without any destiny. And the Cavalier. We were talking about the Cavalier. So the Cavalier has been turned into a Death Knight, and the Death Knight has an aura. That aura is an aura of fear, and it makes anybody who leads through the square or around the Cavalier, it makes it harder for them to lead. It gives them minuses to their roll. Then you have the Death Knight.
Can you just answer this question?
Oh, okay. So what is the game called? It's called Roshada. It's here. Davor, go ahead.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Keep it doing. It's just,
So, hello, Zarni. Hello.
It's I can't
I
pronounce.
can't. I'm sorry. I'd love to. Zarin Wu Pinperth. There you go. Welcome to the stream. So we were talking about the Death Knight here. The Death Knight has the aura, which makes the leads harder. For those who are new here, a lead is just the moving a unit, the chess piece, moving a unit into a regular like chess move. So you then have the Death Knight then has Seek Revenge. So every time that a unit is destroyed adjacent to the Death Knight, he gets a bonus to his next lead. So it's easier for him to lead when his units are being destroyed. It's easier for him to lead his units. He also has the Pale Steed. His steed, since he's on a horse, he can move an extra square after his lead. So he has a lot of range. Basically, he can move and he can set himself up to use his abilities very well. And then he has his the Death Knight has the ability, I'm not done with you. So when the Death Knight with one of his units takes or destroys an enemy unit, an enemy pawn, sorry. When the Death Knight destroys an enemy pawn, he can bring him back to life as his own. He can bring back a dark pawn on that same square where he destroyed the light pawn, or the enemy pawn. Depends what side the Death Knight is on. That's very cool. It can bring some interesting situations. And Duty Beyond the Grave. Duty Beyond the Grave.
Hold on, I'm gonna help you. Here.
Okay, we're getting a little technical help here, sorry.
Yes, just give us a second. What am I clicking?
Hero rules.
Dragon Lord?
Death Knight.
Okay. There we go. What do you need?
Okay, so Duty Beyond the Grave, you create an auxiliary knight, an undead knight, in an unoccupied starting square. So basically what he does, he Duty Beyond the Grave, you have two types of units, chess pieces really, but you have two types of units in this game. One are main units, and those are all the original starting chess pieces, all the original starting units. And then you have auxiliary units. Auxiliary units come into play. Auxiliary units.
I'll fix it for you. Here we go.
So auxiliary units, here we go. You have the pawn here. They are placed when an ability says to place an auxiliary unit on the board. They act exactly like regular units, except that they can be destroyed by heroes, because the main units cannot be destroyed by hero abilities. I mean by heroes directly with wounding them and stuff. But the auxiliary units are a little bit weaker, and they can be destroyed with various abilities. Otherwise, they act normally as any other unit. With Duty Beyond the Grave, he basically creates a knight. Since he's a Death Knight, he creates a undead knight in one of the starting squares, if it's empty, of a knight. So. Ted's notebook. I'm doing notebook. Anyway, so I'm back. Sorry. So another ability that the Death Knight has. Hold on, I have a question for. Shadow Demon is.
It's a piece.
Yes, Shadow Demon. You have four tokens over there, 4 auxiliary units, which has Shadow Demon on them. It can be the Shadow Demon can be a pawn, it can be a knight, it can be a rook, or a pawn, or a bishop. All 4. You can only have one at a time. So that was just a rules question about the Shadow Demon, which I mentioned a little bit earlier. He wanted to know. He didn't notice his. Hold on.
He can only be led into battle. Does that mean
Yes.
he must capture every turn?
No, that means that if he is led, he must be led into battle. You cannot lead him if he's not being led into battle. He can remain in his square. He can sit there. He threatens the squares he threatens, but you can only lead him if you're going into battle with him.
If you're going to
Destroy. Yes, if you're going to eat or destroy another unit, then you can lead him. Otherwise, you can't lead him. So it's a powerful ability. It's a powerful ability, the Summon Shadow Demon, because you're summoning a unit on your square, which means you can set yourself up very, very well. Now, what you have to understand in Roshada, you have to watch out because you are not allowed to create units in squares that where the unit would immediately be threatening the king. So the king's protects him. The king has a protection where nothing can be created that immediately attacks him. All units that are created must be created somewhere where they don't attack the king, and then move into places, be led into places where they can attack the king. So the Shadow Demon is very powerful because you can, if nothing else, you can create it somewhere to defend one of your other units. It's very good. It's very strong ability. I mean, honestly, I love this game because every single ability is basically overpowered, and it just feels like incredible when you're casting these abilities, using these abilities, and manipulating the chessboard in ways that you've never done before. People have said that they feel like they're children again, playing chess for the first time, but this time they can do all those stupid things that they wanted to do when they were kids, and it's really fun. And it took a long time to balance it.
And they're doing that right now. I don't know if you noticed, but he's having fun with this ability he's using. I don't even know what he's using.
Okay, so here we go.
What? Okay, well, that's an ability, right? It's called Inspired Lead.
Yeah. So so when you're leading, you have to roll a dice. The die has to land on a 6. I don't see if there's a chat thing.
There is a chat. Don't worry about the chat for now.
Okay.
I'm on it.
Okay.
Me and Tony are on the chat.
Okay. Cool.
He's handling the chat.
So, what was I saying?
You were saying about the Inspired Lead.
Okay, so Inspired Lead.
D20 dice.
Yeah, there you go.
You can.
So the Inspired Lead is an ability which everybody has. It's basically it gives you a bonus when you're rolling the die to lead. So when you lead any unit, which means making a chess move. When you lead any unit, you must roll a die before moving that unit, leading that unit. If you roll a 6 or higher, you're successful, and you can do your move. You make your lead. If you roll under a 6, that lead fails, and you have to continue your turn without actually moving a chess piece. Now, since it is 6 or higher, every hero has the ability to use Destiny, to pay with Destiny to get +2 for each Destiny spent. He gets a +2. So theoretically, they can spend 3 Destiny and not have to roll a die at all. But the thing is here, when your abilities also use Destiny to affect the game. So if you're spending a lot of Destiny leading, then you're not spending Destiny on your abilities. So you really have to balance it out. You really have to get it into the right sweet spot for the game. You might want to go harder on abilities and play more board gamey kind of chess, or you might want to go hardcore on chess and just spend pay for every move and never roll the die the whole game. But you're probably gonna have less Destiny, so you're not going to be using your abilities as much. But that's a player choice. Both are valid strategies in this game, and they both work. We've seen wins in many different ways. People using.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. Okay, so here we go. So yeah, true. Okay, so I'm sorry. I'm gonna go back to Sudat.
To judge,
To
referee.
refereeing the game because I just missed the whole thing here, which shouldn't have happened. So I'm going back to refereeing the game, and I'm leaving you guys with
Dark Boba.
Dark Boba here.
All right. I'm back at the helm, guys. It's all chaos from now on. So strap in, grab your popcorns. It's just gonna be fire from one end to another. I have no idea where he's left off. He was telling you something about the heroes. Let me know in the chat if there's anything you need to know. I'm gonna be communicating with you from now on. We're all friendly here, and let's do this. All right. So quickly, just to recap, Death Knight has the ability that affects the chances of failing a lead, and basically he has a -2. -2. Are you wounded? No. Well, or of fear. Deal with it, bro. Yeah, so he decided to pay two destiny from his pools, and
You have the same thing.
okay, harsh words. F's in the chat. F bombs are being thrown around. It's getting.
So the temperature's getting hot.
Yeah, it's getting very hot. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, sure. English. Can you?
There's a special auction happening now. Please teleport to.
Hold on. Let me actually. Do you want to be on the camera?
Okay, thank you.
All right.
So there's a special auction happening now. This is our second annual auction with the magazines and objects, and it's happening now in the room 10.
Hold on. Actually, this is the microphone.
Oh, thank you. So I can be even heard. Hello to all. On our convention, we also have an auction that's happening in a few moments. So please teleport to the room A101 and bid for good of the all. So enjoy.
Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have the slots for you to teleport. I burned all of my spell slots yesterday. But if you can do that on your own, much appreciated. Anyway, back to the action. Thank you. No problem. All right. So it is getting quite hot in here in terms of options and tactics and stuff. Yeah. This White seems to have a lot of common destiny in the common pool. Yes. Dice, can you? Tony, možeš iti ako hoćeš. It's a free. Pick your words. Yeah. All right. We were searching for the dice. Now we have them.
You create an undead auxiliary port in that square. Yes. But my piece will be on that square already. So how does it work?
You'll have two pieces in the same square. You'll have a pawn in the same square with your
Okay.
with your knight. And then you can lead either one or the other. If he takes that square with one of his, you lose both figures.
Okay.
But you'll have two pieces in the same square.
Evo kao već...
All right. I'm putting the microphone a little bit closer. So
Gusti, samo ode pa jedan kao se zalipija za mikrofon. Tu je, bravo.
sorry for interruption. Playing the game. Sorry.
Šta? Oni?
We're having many interruptions, ladies and gentlemen, but it's all right.
Jesam ja? Daj mi ektiva. Luka se, daj mi ektiv. Na Arkanista. On my Grand Arcanist. Aha, ja sam se brojao dat na kraju prošloga 1. Ti si druga, sad daj si 1, sad daj 1. Okej. Okej, ja ću... Ovako, pomakni se ovdje.
Can we not hold this here, please? This is a streaming station. Thank you very much.
Vukoviću, molim vas kolega, ono malo se skulirajte.
Says he while eating an egg.
Just don't put stuff here. Thank you very much.
Vukoviću, molim vas kolega, daj, mislim, stvarno, šta je ovo? Daj, okej, oral feed je...
Yeah,
Da.
you have to donate now. For donations.
Oh yeah,
I show cleavage.
cleavage. Sure, go for it. We are lowering the bar here.
Okej. Lidaš kraljicu. Mogu tu da te malo remam. Koliko je rem damage-a? Rem, koliko je rem? 3. Okej, good to know. Thank you.
For once.
Fail, tako da uziman. Dobijam ovo. I castam Shackles na 4.
You're burning through your destiny pretty fast.
I have to do it. I have to do it, man.
It would be good.
Arcane Shackles. There they are.
Kako ide ovi turnir?
Right.
It's getting pretty fast.
A koliko je bilo sudionika?
Oba igrača igraju isto kao.
Yes.
Je li next turn za
Dvojica.
Gandalf
Pola partija igra jednu
igra ili kako?
Arcane se igra.
Next turn will be tvoj.
To jest hero of next turn, ne player of next turn.
Imate dva protiv.
Kad god u ability piše your, to znači figurica od tog hero.
Tako je, znači ti ne možeš lidat, ja ne mogu destrojat tog knighta idućih 3 turna, basically.
Okay, time to develop, I guess.
Time to develop...
Kupi nešto.
Time to dev.
Time to dev the fuck up.
Sam sebi fuel.
I'm gonna continue eating.
Sam sebi fuel. Ja mi...
What sounds much you think I can do? Kako to puno naprijed, to mi nije
Ja neću, ja sam će biti pjesma.
figure.
Od nije toliko. Skola. Ali ono, zabavno, čitak je točno. Isčio. Zabavno.
Fuck me, go. Fuck you! Why you say fuck me for? Fuck you!
Htjela sam lead fight, to je ništa.
Je 2 puta, that's fine.
Ja, 3 puta sam fela, mislim.
Ja 2 ti 1.
Zašto to u ovoj fazi?
Ja mi samo 1.
Fuck it, svakako fela sam.
So the white player has a lot of destiny and the black player doesn't. That means there's going to be a lot more abilities over here on the white side. And the black side, the dark side, has a quite a setup for a fireball, yeah. Yes, by the way, we have a fireball in this game. You're welcome. You can't make a game with fantasy heroes and not have a fireball, right?
Fireball se aktivira i onda imaš, detonira se na kraju tvog kruga. Na kraju sljedećeg turna se detonira. Znači, on aktivira, ti imaš jedan turn za napraviti nešto.
Jedan turn kompletni, znači do idućeg njegovog heroja. Do idućeg
kraja
Da, do idućeg grada.
Tako da možeš spasiti
Mogu spasiti
nešto,
dvije.
možeš...
Mogu spasiti 2
Ne, jednu možeš spasiti.
Jedno. Ne.
Samo od sljedećeg turn.
A samo
Na kraju sljedećeg turna
ja sam mislio da
eksplodira.
dok ne dođe do njegovog Grand Archery stop.
No, it's a quick, it's like you
Nije
cast it,
your next turn.
Okej.
ti napraviš jedan turn, eksplodira. That's how
Pa,
fireball
spoji
works.
se kraljica ako se to dogodilo.
Samo što ja nemam 13 ovih za Nemam 12.
Fireball used to be instantaneous, and then we realized it's a bit let me choose my word carefully. Well, let's stick with overpowered. So we had to delay it. For all of you D&D players, we basically have a delayed blast fireball in this game, give or take. Obviously it works differently because this is chess. And yeah, anyway.
Nekolicina se izuzetno puno čestih brojeva, nekolicina puta je falija, ali i dalje se drži.
Da, doslovno, da. Fail of Fleet je actually tu dobra opcija.
It's a thing. It's a thing.
It's actually a thing here.
Yeah, what they're talking about right now, failing lead is sometimes actually beneficial for various reasons, usually for just gaining destiny. But sometimes you just kind of want to skip the move, which is not really what you can do in chess. But in this game, it's kind of possible to do it in roundabout ways, not directly.
Ah, you see, no, you succeeded! No way, how did it suck?
80, 11, 12 je ovaj u krivom pulu, tako da mogu koristiti. Da je to od generirate jedan destin na kraju i sad si ti na redu.
I sad ima za fire. Ok. Now he has the fireball money. I see.
Now I do.
Sad će, ovo to je njegov posao sad. Krenit lagano.
Daj mi ekran gledam.
Preko YouTube-a.
Of course.
Nema ko dobar kanal.
Thank you.
It's always been my duty, right?
So now.
Sad ćemo pomalo i onda...
Oh, there's
What about now?
Yeah, this game, by the way, is designed for 2v2, 2 people on each side, but unfortunately we didn't have enough signups. But that's all right. The fine gentlemen over here are our first official Roshada tournament players, and they're gonna get rewarded, and I'm not gonna interrupt them anymore, because they seem to be getting distracted by my antics. Yeah, by the way, which I'm gonna... you keep playing.
Tiš 2-6.
Gonna quickly zoom into our trophies. It's not the best.
Bili smo radili, bili smo pokušavali napraviti.
This is what we got. First and second trophy. It's kind of cute. It's something just to
What I do?
actually.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Sorry, I'm not a professional camera operator. I'm just winging it. My bad. What am I doing?
Ako ovo bude hit,
Jako funny idiot, right? So, my queen.
kad igraš jednoga, da su malo drugačiji likovi, pa da imaš jednog jači i onda igraš protiv tvoje, znaš, ali to je daleko, to je daleko.
Pa dobijaš Destiny.
Za 5 godina.
Sad smo on equal footing. Sad smo on equal footing.
Yeah.
I wanna kill myself.
Now we're on equal footing.
Yeah.
Ja sam dobio Massive Blunder, ti si dobio Massive Blunder, tako da.
2 faila za redom.
2 fails in a row, huh?
2 fails in a row.
Brate, čekaj, ja sam bio rola 2, 2, 1.
This is...
Ne,
Ne, blago tebi, ovo može biti.
ja sam 2 faila za redom.
Sad si i ti fail.
Sve on faila malo.
Onda su izbalansirane kocke.
Okej, ti si dan?
Custom designed by
Ili nešto
Mr.
želiš?
lovely voice you were listening for quite a while.
Yes.
Yeah,
Ne mogu
I
reći.
think this is an awesome...
Legendary doesn't work here.
Stay tuned.
Knight je još uvijek pinan.
I just realized.
Ja ne želim baš daleko mica Knighta, ali nemam baš puno izbora vamo, da, tako da... Mislim, mogu ga mica vamo, ali onda će mi Knight otići pa neću imat ove debuffove na lidove. To mi je jedino žaj.
Hey, referee, we need you at the table.
Come here, ref.
I'm joking.
Mogu donijeti Knight.
Nije mi se poslala fucking poruka.
Mogu donijeti drugog Knighta prije, ona su jedan fold.
Blenderu i onda ih isprinta, goja, sve šalo, lesno. Artove radio sam. AI plus ja, plus, znaš, no, nema dobiva i tako. Godina ne žalim.
Svaka čast.
Tako da ima mala ekipica i kičimo i sad pokušavamo malo, no. Gore dalje. Po nas naša.
Ja mislim da mi ovo actually nije loš move.
Imamo jednu twist ability u igre. Znači imamo 8 klasa, svaka klasa ima starting klasu plus 3 promjene. Svaka promjena ima po 5 ability, a svaka...
Alright, seems to be one of the players needs a refreshment. Not sponsored by Monster. Just saying.
Rošada Battlefield.
Iće 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ono se smisli pa da ove godine možda pokušati nas. Jesen, tamo je nešto.
Prvo ga lida ovamo.
Checkmate! King has been...
Checkmate!
Jesus. Well, you touch it, you move it, huh?
Vjerojatno je sad kasno.
No, we can play until 5 p.m. Yeah, keep going. You need to play a little bit fast, but don't rush. Don't make stupid moves. Do make stupid moves then. It's more fun.
Ja ću narediti jedan na bez. Ne, ona isto Rema najda. Bez obzira šta je Rema se najda.
Napast na ovo sa kraljicom htio. Ne znam ja. What the fuck are you on about, my guy? Ne smije to raditi.
Imate braina.
Anyways, this daj mi playera. Okay, and now I am spending money.
Truly you is.
Yep.
Someone told me.
Burning through those destinies.
I am auto winning this with a 7.
Okay, nisi ga mislio.
Where zove mi?
Zuju.
If you da je reći
It's kind of interesting that they're at this stage of the game and like only 2 units on each side have been lost in the graveyard. By the way, I don't know if Vitsko told you about achievements, but I'm gonna quickly try to show you a little bit of something from our rulebook. Just give me a second while I'm finding my way through many Google files and rules.
najbolje što mogu napraviti.
Ja, fuck up sam poziciju skroz.
My position is
My turn then.
Alright. I'm gonna make a print screen and hopefully YouTube allows me to post a link in the chat. Yeah.
I'll bombarda čuta. Deal combo's here in range. You are in range.
Give me a second. I need to find the correct version of the rules.
Ja dobijam šta? Od koliko dobijam? 2? I 2. Moram.
Yes, okej. Mislim, ja ću sad kasno to i fireball, jer ladno toga. Ovo koji mi taj sam prevelio. Dotiš da i kupera, definitivno ću da vidim 2.
I'm All right, sorry for the interruption. We had to. I needed a little bit of a consultation with Vitsko to realize what the correct version of the rules is, because I got confused by our own rules. Anyway, I'm preparing for you a print screen of achievements, which is kind of a important part of our game. And give me a second.
Oh my god!
He did a fireball.
Oh, he's using a fireball.
Evo, kestan dok
Shit, sorry, the microphone is too much forward. I apologize. There we go. We don't wanna.
You can see how the how the sausage gets made.
How my sausage gets made.
Oj.
Shit.
Paliču dva.
Lida šta?
Lidan konja.
Konja.
On će ići tuč konja drugoga.
Ovo tu.
Da, tako da treba dobiti 4 ili više. Jer
All right, chat. I'm gonna try to post a link in the chat. Let's see if it happens. YouTube is an ass for links in the chat, so I don't know. I'm just gonna try.
I zato nisam stavio konja nikad tu.
Čekaj, ti si ima 4 figure i oba heroja u 4 skore.
Da.
Vitsko. I will do it.
My turn then. Osim ako ne želiš nešto napraviš.
I'm typing in the chat.
So, good question. Do I want to do that? Oh, I'm not done with you yet. Okay. 3. That's very...
All right, seems like YouTube is finally allowing me to post links. Thank you, Daddy YouTube. Freaking ass. No, it's good, it's good. All right, so basically, what we have over here is like a list. If you click on this link, it's gonna show you a list of achievements in our game. There's 11 of them. One of them is called Tides of Destiny, and it basically happens once per game, right? When you switch from the starting phase of the game, starting heroes, to the epic heroes. Now, when you accomplish the prerequisites for these 10 achievements that you're looking at, Bloody the Castle Gates, Overwhelm, Great Incursion, all of those, you basically get one step closer towards growing your hero powers. And growing your hero powers happens in the following several ways. I'm going to explain them to you in voice, but there might actually be a way for me to also kind of... yeah, that's a mess. I'm sorry, guys. I'm working with rules which are full of stuff. Too much, sorry.
Nije cannot be destroyed, nego je range
Palac.
4.
Sorry for that, guys. My friend, one of the 4 of us who created the game, is a little bit playful today. It's okay, I guess. I mean, he threw a fireball, so I guess that warrants a sound. I'm gonna read the rules to you, because if I try to print screen this, it's gonna be a mess. So, here's what happens. Following that list, which I've linked in the chat, there happens a point when you combine all the... sorry for that, they asked me something. Anyway, so like when you finish 7 achievements in any combination, then you basically get a hero unit power. This means the following. I'm gonna read the rules to you as they are. Heroes gain the power to become a hero unit capable of interacting with other units as a unit. Your hero may become or stop being a hero unit of the type indicated on your hero sheet. Each of their sheets, I'm pointing to the camera right now, so for example, right over there, I'm gonna borrow your sheet for a second. Don't worry, I'm gonna give it back. Actually,
my Death Knight isn't playing next.
ignore me, I'm interrupting way too much.
You're not interrupting anything.
I got this. So, ignore what's written on this sheet. what you need to look at, hold on, give me a second, is the following thing. I don't know if you can see. That's the obviously symbol of a knight, which means that, for example, Royal Assassin, which is one of the 3 versions of the hero that you can go into the epic phase with, can turn at some point into a knight. So hero becomes a unit. There is a power that unlocks when you finish 7 achievements. Now, further on, when you finish 8 achievements, right, there are obviously a bunch of rules that govern how a hero unit interacts with other units and all of that, but I'm not going to go into those details for now. It's important that you understand that the concept exists.
Neko ne ukrao svi. Ti ukrao, znaš ti imaš nešto?
Jedna je tamo strana.
A, tamo, dodaj se.
Nije bitno.
Ne to, nego ja onda ne vidim.
My bad.
Good, thank you.
I apologize. I stole the rules from the players.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Evo, sad ću nastaviti ovo izgledati.
Anyway, I'm back. So where was I? I was at number 8. So number 8 means that, like, when you finish obviously 8 achievements, you get to lead yourself as a hero unit, as if you basically don't have to roll a d20 die. You don't have to roll a 20-sided die. So basically, you have a flawlessly lead self. We are still not exactly sure how to call this ability. It's a work in progress. But we have some ideas, for example, flawless warfare and stuff like that. The mechanic is basically that when you finish 8 achievements, when you basically accomplish them, you can lead yourself without ever rolling a die. Now, at number 9 of achievements, which, wow, actually White is at 7 achievements. Yeah, so what I'm explaining right now is happening in the game. I'm gonna show it to you.
I onda mogu napraviti potez.
I onda možeš napraviti potez.
There we go. I don't know how well you can see.
Opet, ne smiješ se pretvoriti u unit ako kreneš kraja.
Right over here, White has 7 achievements. And Vitsko is now explaining to him how to do that, because there are certain things we had to ensure that this seamlessly links with the chess mechanics without causing any unnecessary issues and broken mechanical combos and stuff like that, right? So, like, there's that. Now, obviously, at number 8, you can do that. You can become a hero unit and lead yourself as a unit without rolling a die. At number 9, 9 achievements completed, you get to use all the rules for turning into a hero unit and basically, using all the rules for turning into a hero unit, you can create an auxiliary unit, which is basically an additional unit, like a reinforcement of sorts, not one of the main units, in the square if it's unoccupied, right? So basically, you basically create an auxiliary unit which speeds up the flow of the game. Oh, he just rolled another one. Okay.
And zoom.
That is.
I had to hit
Wow.
the zoom.
Okay. Sorry, I'm getting interrupted. Yeah, myself.
And that's how you get turnarounds in this game.
Exactly.
When you don't pay for your lead, you can fail it.
He paid for it twice almost. Platio opet 2.
Dva
Yes.
puta sam platio 2 I rola jedinicu.
Okay, so 5% chance to fail because he paid 2 to get a +4. He still rolled that 1, which is unfortunate, but hey, you know, he could have not used the fireball and had secure leads. That's a thing too.
Also, as I'm seeing, I think he had enough destiny to do that, so it's not like the game is the problem. right?
But I'm not saying that he shouldn't have because the fireball was so awesome.
Yeah, it was.
I love it.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, my turn. My turn.
Oh yeah, sorry guys, I'm lost in thought. So basically, to get back to my point, I know I'm over-explaining this. I'm not as good as Vitsko at explaining, but let me just quickly go through this. At number 9, you can make an auxiliary unit of the type that you can turn yourself into as a unit, as a hero unit. And then at number 10, 10 achievements achieved, your range to lead while you're a hero unit is 4 instead of 2. That's one of the things that we had to keep in this game. Heroes that are hero units, that turn themselves into hero units, can still lead other units, but we had to limit the range to 2 because anything above that was a little bit too much early on. But then obviously if you finish 10 quests, 10 achievements, I'm sorry, they were called quests before they are achievements now. It's a work in progress, this is a game in development, so that is what happens. You get your range basically doubled, which is called far reach, and then at number 11, which is your final form, obviously, you get something which at first doesn't maybe seem like it's powerful, but it is the most powerful ability we have in this game. It is a thing, it is a mechanic, which when one side reaches the final form, the game is basically over, because that side has so much potential to checkmate the enemy king, so much more flexibility than the other side, that basically the game is over unless you just, don't have enough chess knowledge to do that. Now obviously both of these fine gentlemen over here do have enough chess knowledge to do that, so they are both gunning for a final form, in which case they can use their hero unit power at the end of their turn. This is powerful because they can turn into units, they can lead other units, move, they have so much mobility, so much power, so much flexibility in combination with their hero powers and all of the other stuff. I'm sorry, I'm tired, guys, I haven't slept, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think I'm kind of distracting them, but yeah, that's it. That is basically the whole point of the game, to reach those achievements, because they help you greatly to win the game. And we have Vitsko over here who has something to add.
Oh, actually, I didn't. I just came to see what you were talking about.
That's fine. That's what I was doing all the time. By the way, Vitsko, I don't know if anybody is listening, but post in the chat if Vitsko has an amazing voice.
Who has an amazing?
You.
Oh,
like your voice.
Well, thank you very much, guys.
I was listening to it on his phone, on Tony's phone, and it's fucking amazing, bro.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
It's nice to hear.
Oh, I mean,
compliments are nice. They feel good. It's nice.
It's nice. Yeah. And anyway, yeah, that's that. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. Yeah, we were just talking how we only have one viewer live. I'm gonna go around and try to recruit some people to watch this game. It's kind of getting dicey because they're failing and everything. It's a tough position for white to be in, but it's also not easy for black because the black has lost 7 pieces, 7 units. And that's one of the achievements, as you can probably tell from the list. All right, guys, I'm sorry, but I need another smoke break. I'm gonna be back soon. You're in good hands, and thank you for listening. Thank you for watching.
Realno moraš znati šta ti je bitnije i šta ti je manje.
A sorry, to nije bilo s njime, glupan, ali on je... Sretno sa Afganistanom.
Oh, it seems like YouTube is bugging again. I think there's a dissing going on in between the chats. If your message is not being shown, I apologize. I can't fix it. It's just YouTube being an ass.
Isto probat, najtam probat.
kind of a fitting music, right? Do you guys want me to turn up the volume of the music? Or is it too loud already? Let me know in the chat. All four of you.
Google Night na isto polje, stvarno neću plaćati ispod brate ovaj bullshit.
Plus nije bitno sada. Jesam makar svog auxiliarija. Mogu makar.
Možeš, a sad ćeš morat. Imagine succeeding, evo još jedan film.
Četiri zajedno.
Pay more.
Uglavnom,
Ne, ovih put nije plake.
ovdje zato plaćam 3 svakako da bi uništio ovdje auxiliary.
In a row.
4 puta zajedno.
In a row.
In a row.
What?
I to svaki put bit će, kažeš,
Ovaj put nije plake.
Ovaj put nisam, ali ovo sam 4.
Okay.
He failed 4 times in a row. Ja si pod monaurom.
ovako, sljedećih 4 vjerojatno nećeš.
So apparently the white side doesn't know how to roll a d20 dice.
Ti si na redu.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, thank you. Ti ja sam plan za ability. Ability mi je možda bio bitniji, ali...
Hey, so it's time.
Yeah, right. Abilities.
Yeah, you have to make a call. What's more
Draže mi je
important?
skinit fucking ekstra konja nego da srete na kulku možeš makniti.
Vidi, to je onaj dio gdje u ovoj igri možeš, u principu procjenjuješ
Je, ba jasno, jasno.
šta ti je bitan potez, šta je manje bitan.
Ne,
Svi
sve
su
okej,
bitni, ali-
samo sam salty, brate, jer ovo je retardirano.
That rolled
Ja ne
with
znam
a
šta si ti,
thumb.
ne znam za šta si uopće rolali ovi.
Za njega.
Ti si ga ti ja micaš uopće?
Jel ti bitno? Ne,
Želim znat.
Neću, ja taktički neću to.
Ja nam sam sve svoje move, tako da...
Izvolite.
Okej. Ja napadaš krajicu, ali isto kao i vamo mogu je micat, tako da nije toliko
Ista
interesantno.
je situacija. Anyways, well... Now I rolled crit one, net one, so...
See?
Yes.
The balance is-
Aj ti sad
balance is kept.
rolaj to please 4 puta za redom.
So we have they've been failing rolls, a lot of rolls lately, a lot of leads, and that is kind of the point. It's like you can risk it. Rashada has the mechanic where you can basically you can risk failing a roll to keep more destiny in your pocket. You want to do big abilities like fireballs and summoning shadow demons and stuff like that. You want destiny. You need destiny, and you got to risk a roll. You got to risk a bad roll. That's just part of the game. So yeah, they have bad rolls on both sides, but they're going. They're going. It's part of the game.
You have to adapt to it. You have to have plan A, B, C.
Can't be 5 times in a row, right?
We
Couldn't
should-
be 5 times in a row.
Statistically, we shouldn't see this, but let's go.
Oh my fucking god.
Nisam pod aurom.
Maybe you should change the dice.
We should change the dice.
Listen, that dice is cursed. I'm sorry.
The dice is cursed.
That dice is cursed. Give him another dice.
Not cheap.
Give him another die. I'm sorry, guys. We are having issues with the dice here.
No, we're not having
Is
issues.
there a special rule that every time you fail a roll,
You change the
incrementally
dice.
you gain more and more destiny?
One.
Yeah, you get
Yeah,
one.
you gain 1. I do gain 1. Plus 2 za kraj turna, ali...
No, one's the thing.
Did you? Yeah, you did finish all 5. Yeah. Of the destined achievement.
Znači, kad se on vrati i kaže mu...
That's insane, bro.
Dear Lord.
Ajme, da,
Thank you.
to
Yeah,
jebate,
actually,
znači...
ooh, this is cool as fuck. Mogao sam mu pojesti stopa, mogao sam mu uništiti konja, mogao sam mu staviti damu vamo da mu napravim pijuna uz rošadu, pa da nisam mica kralja. Uz rošadu ima fucking defendernu kraljicu koja ide na. na kralja. Ima šah.
To se da, tribal ti je...
Listen, you risked it. You took a risk.
You risked it for the biscuit and
Brate,
didn't get the biscuit.
da sam ja plaća, ja sam plaća by the way. Plaća sam više puta. Znači da sam ja plaća više, bankrotira bi i ne bi dobija, jer sam rola fucking duje jedinice.
By the way, guys, what he did is what we call a palace maneuver, when he only leaves himself on a chance to fail on one, and then he rolls a one. Palace is one of our 4 game designers.
Zašto sam rola fucking duje?
This is what happens to him, usually.
Plus ova kocka je banja.
To ili mu dopustiš da koristi tvoju kockicu.
Yeah. The green die is a good die.
Ja, ti dobijaš 70-ice.
Ja ću kanene.
Good omen, good
Base
omen.
move. I'm taking this die now. I'm taking
You know
your
what this
die.
is? This is a statistics thing. On računa da je to toliko puta vatilo loše da više ne
Nego
može.
si na soda milijon puta, a ti dođeš umjesto njega, je od tebi na magu. Bar mi je drago saznanja da ti u načelu nemaš pojma šta radiš at this point, tako da ovi...
What are you on about?
Oh,
I never knew what the fuck I was doing.
Exactly.
harsh words are being thrown, I'm just saying.
Oj.
Svi znamo
Fireball ne može uništiti Kinga, jel da?
Yeah, statistics, statistic until they don't statistic, right?
I'm fed up.
Ali bilo bi cool.
Actually, not really.
Ne, ali samo ako failaš roll 6 puta zaredom.
Of course, yeah.
Znači, još uvijek nisam tu, Ako još jedan put failam roll, brate...
To je ono power up.
Znači, sa Magusom
Magusom.
probat njega maknuti.
In range, okej. Okay.
It's not a good dice. I get it.
It's not a good dice.
I get it.
Not a good
I
dice.
get it.
It is rigged.
Yeah.
It is rigged.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm sorry.
No.
Then leave it. If he wants to
I'm
use
here.
it.
I'm here for it. I'm here.
It's your choice.
I am here for the dice. Thank you very much.
And that's okay.
Here you go.
Thank you. Sad sam ja Magus.
It's a mid-off right now.
It's a mid-off. Ne, brate, zadnjih x move-a nismo micali board. Ti si napravio ovo sa ovim konjem, ovo sa ovim
The
konjem,
board
to je
state,
to.
the board state hasn't changed in like 3 months.
Jesus Christ.
Check the punch.
1,
Što si uopšte pokušao
2...
zadnji put?
Šta?
Što si se pokušao zadnji put?
Ovo ću sada prvo napraviti mica damu.
Aha.
Now it's a good dice. Now it's a good dice. It's not a good dice.
It's fail. Fail, I ponovo.
Okay, 6 times in a row. 6 times in a row mogu firebola kralja.
Fail, I 6 put. Sa novim diceom.
I just gotta say, it's not the dice.
Yeah, I gotta say it's not the dice.
you-
It's the player.
You guys,
You gotta think about what you're doing with your life.
Brate,
Oh my
to je
God,
zašto
we're
sam
going
umoran,
there.
nisam spavao danas pa zato...
Yeah, I'm tired. I haven't slept.
Yeah.
I'm tired. Haven't slept in a long time.
Mislim,
Kinda
bez
feel
obzira na
bad.
outcome igre, je smijem uzeti zlatni trofej.
Ako završite neriješeno,
Da, odgovor je da. Ako završim. Ali dobit ćeš.
Mislim, by the
neriješeno.
rules, da, zato što je fucking...
Dobit ćeš, man.
Ti je
Welcome,
cheat,
new
ti je
viewers.
cheat,
Welcome,
kako ti
welcome.
popuni ovo.
pa ti si mogao ići na onije 20, bio si blizu, samo si htio fireball baciti.
Yes. He did want to throw fire.
Onda
Yeah.
si onda možeš...
Next turn dobijam 20. Next turn sam na 20.
Holy shit, it rolled a 7!
Yo, uspješan lead. Congratulations.
No way, I know, right? Fucking insane. I dobijam 3 za kraj.
Anyway,
It's your turn.
this is my turn. Sa Knightom, jel da? Želi li sad damu uopće micac? Ili samo Knighta? Knight mi kao isto nije loš, jel da? Ako failam roll, ja sam na 20, tako da ubijem Chivos.
But you won't fail it
I
7
won't
times in a row.
Couldn't be 7 times in a row. 1, 2, 3. Knight ide na pona, jel da? I therefore ide ruk. It was not 7 times in a row.
It was the lucky
It
7!
was not 7 times in a row.
It just wasn't. Da sam ovo pomakao, vamo bi.
It just wasn't, da.
Znači da sam actually stavio Oral Fear, it would
Znači,
Ja.
znači, znaš šta.
have been, jer bi trebalo...
That's nuts.
Evo tebi Oral Fear, vamo isto.
Da, išli se nekom tarekta jer ono,
Nije to. Anyway, sada imam achievement za 20 Destinija. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19 i još 2, 20. Ok. I jedan, isti jedan.
I to je achievement broj.
10, ja mislim. Provjerit ću.
Yes, it is.
Yes,
okay.
okay.
Achievement X.
Thank the Lord! Jel mogu išto, zapravo ne, ako platim onda neću ovi dobiti achievements, ok, fine. Auto self-lead, znači mogu lidat samog sebe bez da rolam kocku.
Yes.
Kad se prekoju?
To ti je jedini način kako možeš lidat.
Znači, znaš šta?
Ja gubim ovu igru, by the way. I am losing this game, by the way. Fuck me.
Dobiješ achievement od ponova.
That's true. I do get the pawn achievement koji je broj...
5, ja mislim.
right?
Čekaj, a ti si ga uzeo već.
I get the number 5.
Ja sam ga uzeo, ja već odavno. Efekt ti si ga isto ima malo prije, nema veze.
A, dobro, prije...
I svejedno je, nisi još
Ne,
dobio
sad sam... A, ne, je.
Imaš, znači, achievementi koji su nastali su...
Vidit ćemo kako šta je.
Ali imate još ono dobrih 45 minuti, ako želite.
Mislim,
Mislim da ću završiti prije toga jer ja sam malo... I'm folding right now. Šta ono, jebi ga, šta sam možda, I guess, malo sam loš. Igra sam loše. I played bad.
now I can spend my mana.
Yes.
In a meaningful way.
So anyways... I do
Yeah,
have enough
fireworks
for a
is cool.
fireball. Kako ste vi skupili?
A ne, sorry, gledam mađu
Nisam
barman.
mladi.
Serem.
Dobro, nisam mladi na nikome.
Nisam gledao.
Ne, pa zašto bi onda bili skuplji?
Ne skupio od base forma, base form košta 1, mađu barman košta 3, tako da je više košta to, tako da. A znači ovo je jednako puno damage od toga. Uf, Hamana.
Hamana. Yes. Anyways... Sad trebam polako njega.
Znači,
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
znači, that would be so cool, okay.
smislio si nešto.
Totalno.
Glava ću se malo strengthenat, I guess, tako da s njime mičam stopa.
Okej, pod aurom je moje.
Molim?
Pod moje aurom je.
Znam.
Samo kažem.
Platit ću...
Platiš 4 i garantirano je.
Ali ja ću platit 3 i neću mi garantirano. Jer se volim kockati sa bijelom kockom, da.
Tamo je. Easy. Nisi morao im platiti uopće.
Jer... I... onda... Samo što onda imam? I'm in an unoccupied square. 2, 4, 6, 7. I stvaram. Što mi shadow demoni. I'm making a new look.
A new look.
Okay. And doubling them up.
Mom Magusu.
Magusu, ja dobijam 3.
Iako, yeah, sure, fuck it.
Znači,
Pitanje, ja mogu više ability-a različitih u istom turnu koristiti.
Koliko god imaš...
Samo ne mogu iste.
Tako je. I dogod može. Da.
In that case... Magus... 1... 1, 2... Tu mislim možeš... Tu će ostati, aj. Ili da će na konja. Ili da će na konja, možda mi je dobra ideja ovi...
Čekaj,
Latić.
aha. Je, i ovaj, ne može, je.
Sad što bi bilo među vremenom ne znam, ali...
Ovako ovaj vidi.
Platit ću 2. Jer želim konja maknit. Ok, it's fine. Mičem konja vamo i koristim ability Magic Bombardment za 3 da uništim token.
Yes, ali use the bishop, kao.
Da mogu pravi pisao da bi, ali...
Ne, to ne pokazam.
I generate tam 1, 2 na kraju turna. Je dobije ništa od toga što ti uništio token?
Jel distraction tokena se isto gleda kada je ovaj...
Za
za
Destiny.
Destiny.
Destruction.
Auxiliary unita.
Ovaj, sad
Literally, any units je 2-1. Uvijek. Auxiliary main units.
ali nije po jednom, nego je distrano sa Magic Bombardment. To je kako je Destiny.
Šta?
Nije po jednom, nego je distrano sa Magic Bombardment. To i
Nema
kako je
veze. Znači, destroyed unit je, bilo koji broj destroyed unita je 2 i za svaki svoj destroyed unit je 1. Uvijek.
Ti si onda.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys, I'm gonna take some pictures in full war reporter gear outside of the university on a what is it called, grass, and I'm gonna be back with you soon.
Da mi extra.
Yes.
Sad ću se slikat kod Čobanu Šmaksimić.
Distrao sam i u range, kako da imam plus 2, to ima kontarekta. Opušteno ništa.
Imaš plus 2, ja imam minus 2 tako. Vanilla roll basically. Igramo very disruptive ove likove.
I'm gonna make it a show. Stay there for a minute. Running. Is that it?
Ok, dobro. Mi ću od njega.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Treba mi samo toki vok.
Trebam samo igrat. Pa ću...
Actually, znaš šta ću napraviti? Upravo izgubio.
Now you play. Now you play. Now use a player.
Now use a player.
Now use a player.
What?
I to toga generalno 3 na kraju svog. Naravno. Neki da bi ja svoga.
Magusa.
Ne.
Najta? A ti sa najta igra?
Naravno.
Dobro. Ja sa svojim najtom.
It's fine.
bijela bacanje.
Njemu bijelo baca liga.
Je, jel?
Ja, mislim.
Trebalo u principu zapisivati, vidim statistički koliko koja basi. A mislim, to je sve random. Doslovce se može 5 puta zaredno dogoditi da bašiš i mislim. Literally. Igrao sam nek dan igram Baldur's Gate i pokušavam pikat lock koji ima 30 DC. Znači, bacija sam jedno 10 puta zaredno ispod 5. It's like, what? Znaš, tako da može.
Every day I'm castling, fuck it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Kao glumi da pričam,
Imate...
Castling. Napokon sam rošadu napravio.
Samo pogledaj fucking roll chance,
dobije
uspjeh, šta.
6, yeah.
Ti si šego?
Alright, seems like we're gonna have to end a bit sooner. Unfortunately, scheduling.
That's the real pain.
I'm gonna switch the camera over to the ridiculous look that I have. And you rate it if you ever watch it.
Imate... Znači, odradi...
Potez nazad do jedinice
Odradi
i to je to.
ili...
Da. Znači imamo još 2, 3, 4 i to je to. Ok, da. Sure. Mislim, skoro.
Mislim,
Yeah. Pa I'll do funny moves now, I guess. Let's go wild, to go crazy.
Ili?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a try. To je moj.
I think I've been cringing hard, right?
Složit ću se vama.
ovo je još 3 poteza i gotovo je.
Da mogu
Odradi i onda ćemo i...
Ne.
I know. Point the camera back to the guys and yeah, we'll have to...
That felt. Si prosim, sorry, ne, kriva kosa.
I uzmeš se 3 isto.
I uzmem se 3.
Ja se vidi šta.
Ajde, bit ću vamo.
Pa ne, čekaj, prije, to trebam prije još uzmem 3.
Znači, funny potez, zna se šta je, jel?
Fireball.
Neće doći do toga da se ovi resolva, ali napokon ne.
Hoću.
Next year we are gonna have a better time slot so that we can actually finish the game properly with a checkmate or a king getting battled. But it does seem like white is winning. So even though we are gonna end sooner than the game actually finishes, it does look like to me that the white would eventually win. But you never know, you know, like if white kept rolling badly and maybe black also with a lot of destiny would roll a bit okay and then use some of his abilities, maybe it would work, I don't know. We will never know. But subscribe and like and follow me because there's definitely gonna be more games in real life, live action, and we're gonna have Tabletop Simulator once again, which I am programming right now, scripting, coding all the automation with the help of my friends, and you're gonna be able to play this game online through Tabletop Simulator. Thank you once again for joining in, and I'm gonna be back with you when the game concludes, which is gonna happen soon.
Protiv čovjeka koji 7 puta zaredom falija pomakne figuru.
Ovo nije solidni. Ovo je
Against the prvi Francuzi.
vidi, given the...
Krivi karma, kako.
Nema.
Everything is karma's fault.
Tako je. Realno, da. After lead, please.
Je, mora biti ostali. Okej, okay, Lidan.
Lidaj tamo do vamo, često je da radi. Stavi se šta? Tu, u range,
Yeah, sure, let's do it.
Fuck it, let's do it.
Ovaj put je uspilo. Znači, ovo sam probao napraviti koliko puta kad mi je bilo bitno, ja mislim 4 puta za redom.
I sad,
I zapravo sam koja pokušava mislat.
Fireball, like.
Fireball. Where's the fireball? Give me my fireball.
Završna sređenost, završetak u A stoji jedan broj cijele,
daj mi kupera.
dođite, poslušajte i vidimo se.
Ovo stavim.
That was a quick announcement from Palac, the president.
I want to die.
By the way, Palac in English means thumb, literally.
And the end.
Oh, no, hold on. Don't. Oh, there we go.
Game over.
Yeah, but fireball, right?
Tri eksplodiraju, oba primaju po 3 svaki, jedan heroj se bladija.
King's still alive. Ali, znači, we're done.
We are done.
Rashan, congratulations.
Thank you.
Čekaj da snimimo to, aj daj, dođi vam. Jel može? Evo, svečano predavanje.
Give them the mic, as much as possible, as close as possible.
The
First ever Rošada turnir.
the first ever tournament in Rashada. We have a winner. Go ahead, introduce yourself just shortly if you're okay.
Yes, absolutely. I am Lukas Sardelic, also known as Gusti Degen. I am a student in this right here university. I study IT and I guess starting to be an aspiring game developer. So my first game is soon releasing on Steam. It's called Split Times. It's a parody of the split way of life and housing problems, the prices of the market and tourism is terrible. Anyway, I've been playtesting their game for a while with this guy. Usually we play together, but this time, for the first time we were facing off against each other.
I will murder him later. Don't worry about it.
So how did
In
you like,
real life.
how do you guys like Rashada?
Oh, it's great.
Yeah,
I gotta say this game was the first time I had this happen. What, 8, 9 times I failed to lead.
9 times throughout the game, 7
throughout
times
the
in a
games.
row.
No, yes.
Yes, 6 times in a row, 8 times throughout the game.
And it's still possible to win the game
And he won the
even when
game.
you fail.
He won the
So,
game. Fair
I
and
did
square.
win the game. Yes.
The first trophy for Rashada 2005. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And the silver medal goes to. Congratulations. Once again, thank you very much. Thank you for playing a game. I'm happy that you liked it. And we're off.
Go fuck yourself.
Point the camera to me. Thank you everybody for joining in. This has been Dart Bobber and the crew, Vitsko, Tony, Palac, and the fellow players. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sticking with all the technical difficulties and all the problems I was experiencing while trying to present to you all these fun activities all around. And until next time, Dart Bobber out. Keep safe. Love, peace, and happiness. No hate, no war, right? That's it.
To je bilo super.